One death that has shaped the world. Malekith, son of Aenarion, was betrayed. The elven princes crowned Bel-Shannar as the second Phoenix King. So Malekith brooded and poured his hate into a single cup. Malekith toasted Bel-Shannar, then stepped over his dying body and into the sacred flame of kings. But the fires stripped his flesh, and with a final scream, he hurled himself back from whence he came. His body was taken north, and a suit of armor forged. Malekith was reborn. The Witch King, and in his shadow, legions raised. Decades of civil war followed. Then Malekith embarked on the most ruthless of plans. His sorcerers would unbind the magic of the Great Vortex. Created by Kalador Dragon Tamer and his elven mages, the Vortex siphons the winds of magic, keeping the demon tide at bay. Malekith's spell was flung at the Vortex, but Kalador himself broke through the mists of time to deflect the titanic force back at its casters. The Shadowlands were ravaged, sundered.
You live. You die. You live. You die. Servants, you amuse me.
The dragon with two tails hangs in the sky, and you indulge in petty games.
You summoned me, Your Highness. You bring this witch here.
She's well versed in lore and prophecies.
She will betray you, my son, as all have done.
She's indebted to me. I have her soul. Step forward, Felicion Heartkeeper. The comet disrupts the vortex. Whilst it is weak, a prophecy can be fulfilled.
Of a king who consumes the heart of Ulthuan. My son will take its power and our vengeance.
Find the Oracle. She knows what to do.
I am willing to serve, to earn my soul's release.
Sire, Witch King, Lord of the Druki, I know to you I am a fleeting thing, a man, a mortal, but you have received the vision. I humbly attest, my advice is worthy of your majesty. The vile Skaven and their Northmen allies have seen fit to invade Naggarond in your absence, sire. Attacking from their subterranean tunnels, the rat men have caught your sentries by surprise. While Naggarond itself remains secure, I regret to inform you that their verminous forces have overrun many smaller cities in the hinterlands of your territory. Though your rapid return brings some welcome additional forces, the situation remains grim. See for yourself. Your Druki forces dominate any battlefield they enter, King Malekith. Direct your dread spears against the Skaven enemy. See how they run. The black walls of Nagorond have repelled many foolish invaders over your reign, sire. Yet this threat must not be taken lightly. Just like the Druki, the vermin are vicious and opportunistic killers. They are doubtless working tirelessly to undermine your fortress. The hinterland territories are overrun with vermin, Your Majesty. The Skaven first came into your realm beneath Har Kaldra, gnawing for weeks through frozen rock to enter the ruined city from below. What has driven the Skaven to such a suicidal attack remains unknown. Yet it remains an affront that cannot stand. Exact your terrible retribution, my dread sovereign. Let not one of them escape alive. The enemy were not prepared for your arrival, my king. Now is the perfect time to attack. Select your army first. Good. Now, issue an order to engage the enemy, my lord. They are scattered and not prepared for an attack so soon.
By Cain!
Battle is upon you, mighty Witch King. Your elves are vicious and deadly, but the Skaven have a death frenzy upon them and will offer you no quarter. Prepare your forces for murderous bloodshed.
Druki, bloody slaughter awaits. Vermin dare infest my capital. Skaven blight overexerts itself. I will not tolerate pests in Nagorond. The vermin will learn that my city, my realm, is a cold, cruel place. Purge the city, my warriors, but ensure you leave some alive. I wish to know how loud a rat can scream.
The foul musk of vermin drifts on the air, Your Majesty. The Skaven are close. Survey the area for yourself. Your Druki soldiers are ready for battle, Malekith, my king. Each one of them yearns to spill the blood of the enemy in your name. Your warriors rally behind your awesome presence, dread sire. Your power is such that it may carry any battle. Be sure to use it wisely.
I love blood on the snow.
The hills and valleys of this place conceal the enemy's whereabouts, my lord. This hilltop should afford a good view over the surrounding area. The time has come to advance, my lord. First, select your own unit in order to rejoin your forces.
Malekith!
Good. Now issue a move order towards your army. The troops are assembled and await your arrival. Excellent. Your place is amongst your warriors, mighty lord. Your very presence encourages them to fight harder.
I shall flay them for my banners.
The time has come to advance your warriors, my lord. Select your whole army so that the order may be given to all.
They will not live to see the dawn! A blank canvas! Dark elves! Dread spears! We are ready! Dealers in dead! Snow blankets the earth! The merciless host! Druki! Druki! Turn the snow red! Dread spears!
Good. Now order your army forward, my lord. Let us crest this ridge and find where the enemy lies. Excellent. Your army advance in search of the enemy, my lord. Take this time to practice maneuvering your forces while not under threat of attack. Remember always that orders are issued only to units currently selected.
I depart! The Witch King, Lord of Nagaron.
The strong take what they want! A blank canvas!
I lust for slaughter!
Play them for my banners! I shall bathe in their blood!
The enemy come into sight, my lord. We have caught them by surprise. Advance quickly before they can retreat.
These vermin are
Be sure to advance with all your warriors at once, my lord. You risk becoming overwhelmed if you engage piecemeal. The foolish rats dare to resist your advance, sire. Attack! Slaughter them! And take the pitiful survivors as slaves. Assign individual targets for each of your units when attacking, my lord. Keep a wide formation. Do not let your forces be surrounded.
Advance! Druki! Dread spears! Murder awaits!
Malekith! Death awaits!
Incoming! Nagarothi! Dread spears! Nagarothi! Battle calls!
Destroyer hungers!
Front line! Stay! Stay!
Be sure to keep watch on your warriors in battle, my lord. Their very lives may depend on it.
Wondrous slaughter! Dark elves!
I crave battle!
Scum! Scum! Bleed them!
The enemy lose the will to fight. See how they run from the battle. Press your advantage. The Skaven send more forces to contest the battlefield, Your Majesty. The situation is grave. They advance in great numbers. Move quickly to defend this ridge, my lord. The trees will grant your warriors cover, while the slope will provide them an advantage in combat. Advance upon the ridge without delay, my lord. That position offers you the best chance of victory against such a number. Order your forces forward, quickly! Allies coming to view, sire. Press them into your service at once. Some amongst their number carry crossbows. They will be able to fire on the rat men from behind your front lines. The reinforcements now fall under your control, my lord. Move the infantry into your front line. The extra bodies are sorely needed. Place your fresh missile troops behind your army. They will fire automatically if the enemy come into range. Be sure to arrange your infantry in a line for the coming battle, my lord. Each unit should cover the flank of the next. Do not let the enemy attack the sides of your formation or break through to the rear. Excellent, my lord. The ridge is yours. Move your infantry out to block the pass and await the enemy's arrival. Do not be tempted out of position. Massacre the weak!
We are ready! Red spears! A blank canvas! Eager for battle! I grow weary of fighting beasts! They shall know suffering!
I will have destruction!
The enemy are nearly upon you, my lord. Be sure to make your presence felt in the coming battle. You have many abilities to rally and empower your troops. Now is the time to use them.
Defend our flanks!
Battle has been joined, my lord. Order your forces forward to envelop the enemy where possible. Do not leave troops idle.
Terror and death! Red spears! Dark shots! No survivors! By Dracula! Dread spears! Merciless warriors!
Reinforcements, my lord. Hurry them into battle, for they are sorely needed.
Cold one! Slay them! Merciless warriors!
Your reinforcements approach the battle. Have them charge the enemy rear. The impact alone may break their courage to fight.
Offer Skaven blood to Cain! Stop! Cold one! Kill everything! Merciless warriors! Slash! Kill!
Witch King, destruction awaits.
Eager for battle, the merciless host.
I lust for slaughter.
We are ready. Slay Destruction! Skaven, make the bleed!
All shall die.
Don't let them bleed beneath the earth! Dark shards!
I lust for slaughter.
Cold one! Dealers in death, we are ready! Druki forward! Druki! Onwards to murder! To destruction!
The destroyer hungers.
Cold one! Druki, forward! Moving out! Red spears! I loathe the Skaven! Destroy! Hack! Cut! Following orders! End them!
Malekith, slaughter them.
Understood! By Cain! Murder awaits! To destruction!
The Skaven abandon the field, as is typical of their cowardly race. I almost pity the wounded they leave behind. Victory is yours.
Victory is mine.
I must congratulate you, Lord of the Druki, although your victory was never in doubt. The fate of those taken captive from the battle is now yours to decide.
I want their heads.
Your forces are weary from battle, yet they still retain some strength to march on. See for yourself. The distance your army can still move is shown around it, my lord. Plan your movements wisely, for your armies cannot defend the realm if they are not present to fight. The enemy still threaten your Black Citadel, sire. March now towards the capital and block any possibility of attack.
Seeking entertainment.
Good. Your army now blocks the approach to your capital. Any attack by the enemy will need to get by you first. See for yourself how your forces control the area around them. More of your murderous kin stand ready to take up arms in the name of Malekith. Recruit them now and they will be ready to fight in the battles to come.
Look on me.
Excellent choices, my lord. Be aware that the recruits will take time to train, and that your army must remain stationary while they do so. You will, of course, be aware that armed forces cost currency to build and maintain. Be sure to keep watch on your finances, lest ruin overtakes you. Let us review what destruction the Skaven have wrought on your territory, sire. Select your city to inspect the province. The province surrounding your capital is shown here, my lord. A province may contain many cities, each exerting authority over the territory surrounding them. Control the cities, and you control the land. Cities within the local province are shown here, my lord, along with any facilities they contain. Shown also are those cities in the province that were lost to the enemy. A reminder of the need to reclaim them, my lord.
All shall kneel before me.
Your capital and the buildings it contains are shown here, my lord. Work needs to be done to improve its readiness for war. Here we may see the state of the province that surrounds your capital. The enemy raids have caused considerable unrest. Public order is suffering, as you can see, my lord. The agitators will need calming in time, but matters of defense are more pressing.
Bow before Malekith.
Your cities are the backbone of your state, my lord. Taxes are raised through them, and they provide the infrastructure necessary to support your armies. I humbly suggest you commission upgrades to your capital as soon as possible. Good. Construction will begin immediately, but will take some time to complete. Seek ways to further even the vast knowledge of the Druki, sire. Put the finest minds to work on improving your methods of war. Good. In time, the knowledge they gain will surely aid your cause.
Look on me.
There is nothing more you can do for now, my lord. Let us await your enemy's next move. The enemy opt to attack your position, my lord. Ready your forces, for battle is upon you once more. Battle is upon you once again, my lord. Your forces are ready to deploy for the coming engagement. They may be positioned anywhere within the area shown. Always survey the terrain prior to battle and position your troops to gain an edge. The enemy gave battle, so the onus is on them to attack. Use this to your advantage. This forest may be used to conceal your forces. Arrange your cavalry here, my lord, and they will remain unseen until the enemy draw close.
Tremble before the merciless host! Cold ones! The merciless host!
Good. Your troops are now hidden from enemy sight, as you can see. Pay attention to your unit cards, my lord, for they indicate the status of your troops. Be mindful of your army. Success on the battlefield depends upon it. This ridge will afford your troops an edge in the coming battle, my lord. Place the rest of your troops close by and claim its forward slopes once battle begins.
Red spears! The merciless host! Cold-blooded killers!
Good. Your troops are ready, my lord. Just give the signal and the engagement shall begin.
They will not live to see the dawn!
To arms, then! The enemy enter the field. Advance and claim the hilltop, my lord. Its slopes will serve your forces well. Keep your cavalry hidden.
Going! Let there be suffering for all! Dark shards! Onward! Let's butcher these cold ones! On to slaughter!
My lord, the enemy field artillery against you. They will be able to strike against your forces at great range. Employ your hidden forces, my lord. Advance them through the forest, and they will be able to quickly surprise and overwhelm the enemy war machines.
Cold-blooded killers!
The enemy draw close, my lord. Be sure to have your troops arranged for battle. Employ all that you have learned. Wear them down with missiles, pin them with infantry, then hit them in the flanks.
Battle ready! For the king!
Fight Cain!
Malekith. Carnage.
Cold ones! Attack! Advancing!
Your troops come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover, or eliminate the source.
Carnage away must have Skaven blood! True King! Dark elves! Onwards to murder! Cold ones!
I smell failure!
Going to destruction! Advance, True King! Nagarothi! Onward! Hydrakira! Slay them! Give them death!
Malekith. Come forth!
We are Gadu!
Your warriors tire, mighty lord. Yet exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
Pestilence! Dark shards! Moving out! Orders understood! Onward!
Malekith.
Red spears! On to slaughter!
Malekith.
Eager for battle! Red spears! Blood for Cain! Cold ones! Battle ready! Going! Running out! Take their eyes! Orion for Cain!
The enemy have been put to flight, my lord. Victory is yours.
Death to Skaven!
The Undervermin concentrate their movements around sites of magic, looting artifacts of great power. Skaven are pitiful cowards. They would not seek war with me without good reason. We must counterattack and discern their motives.
The people are displeased.
King of the Druki. Spreading misery.
My lord, the enemy raid your lands and slaughter your denizens. Take up arms against them. Make them pay dearly for their transgressions. You, the Druki of Nagaroth, bring slaughter and cruelty on the lesser races in the name of your dark god of bloodshed. Master the arts of sorcery and savagery that come so easily to your merciless kin, and all the world shall be your prize. Assistance is available should you need it, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Ever vengeful.
No! Blame you!
Crush the weak.
Battle is upon us. Study your options carefully. The enemy are close. Blood will be spilt.
Come, my dealers of death. Merciless host.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord. They await your orders.
Red spears! Dark shots! Red spears! The merciless host!
Malekith!
Black guards! We are ready! We are ready!
True heir of a name.
Be sure to position your troops accurately in battle, my lord. Drag out your formations for best effect.
Red spears! Advancing! With pleasure!
Onward!
Bolt throwers! Our missiles will darken the skies! Onward! Cold-blooded killers! Going! The moon of Cain shall burn at once! Tremble before Die, weaklings! Eager for battle! Red spears! The merciless host! Onwards to murder! Cold ones! Advancing! Death from above!
Carnage falls!
Onward! Dog shots! Red spears! Moving out! Going! Bolt throwers! End them! Merciless warriors! Make them bleed! Dealers in death! Massacre them! Red spears!
Malekith!
Cold ones!
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
Dog shots! By your command! Dealers in death! Blood will flow! By Cain!
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
By Cain!
Malekith! Massacre!
Cold ones! The enemy attacks! Red spears! Taruki!
Malekith! No mercy! all shall tremble.
We are ready!
Spreading misery.
Red spears! Dark elves! Glorious destruction! Dark shards! Merciless warriors! Slay them! Cold-blooded killers! Destroy! Merciless warriors! Merciless warriors! Antaeus to destruction! Bolt throwers! Bloody murder! Battle calls! Our missiles will darken the sky!
Malekith, I depart.
Die, scheming rodents!
All shall kneel before me, flayed first. On my wood.
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord. Be sure to guide their development to your advantage.
Lord of the Black Tower.
You have gained experience and may now develop your skills accordingly. See for yourself.
Bow before Malekith.
Cease your provocations!
Knows no limits. weaklings. Revenge cannot be rushed. Moving. Not now, but later. I will skin these creatures.
Traitors within the Black Court make trouble in your absence, my king. Take steps to reassert absolute control over your city. Any dissent must be crushed.
Do not vex us further.
Is at hand. Forget yourself. King of the Druki. I know my path.
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options, nevertheless. Encircling the enemy and starving them out may be the wisest course of action.
Come, Druki, to battle. Druki, bloody slaughter awaits.
The wars to come will be fought using guile as well as brawn. Consider expanding your facilities to permit the recruitment of heroes, my lord. Heroes can be hired to support your forces, or to strike against the enemy.
The Druki are restless.
Fight for me, or die.
The population of your province grows, my lord. Over time, this growth will permit the expansion of your cities into mighty fortresses of war.
The people are displeased.
Arranges a ritual, yet the power of many scrolls are required to undertake it. My scryers tell me that many such artifacts remain hidden within sites of great antiquity. We must reach them before the Skaven come, my dealers of death. Attack! Carnage awaits. Come, Druki, to battle.
Missiles will darken the skies. Cold-blooded killers. Tread spears. On to slaughter. Onward.
Divine blessings may be earned by your kind through the act of killing, cunning lord. Lead your fellow Druki to slaughter in battle, and they will gain great favor from King, Lord of Murder.
Nagarofi! Cold ones! Merciless warriors! Bloody murder! They came from the earth! Turn the stone! Murder awaits! Forward! Destroy! Following orders. The great spear! Nagarofi! Cold ones! Dealers in death! Black guards! Understood!
Very well!
The vermin are everywhere! Cold ones! No survivors! Red spears! No survivors! No survivors! Cold-blooded killers. My blade hungers. Bloody eager for battle. Dark elves. Black guards. Massacre them! Dealers in death! Advance, Druki! Onwards to murder! On to slaughter! Red spears! Battle ready, with pleasure! Cold-blooded killers! We are ready! Hydrakira! Cold ones! Red spears! Charge and command!
The enemy commander runs from the field, my lord, and a sorry spectacle it is too. His army will surely follow.
Victory is mine.
It is Hornrat's will.
Take anything of value. I am unstoppable. My torturers report that the rats have made their audacious attacks on Druki lands purely to hold them while they loot the artifacts they seek. I shall enjoy prying their twitching, dead hands away from the treasures they steal from me. We attack now.
Cease your provocations.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
People are displeased. Do not vex us further.
I am the Witch King.
You need not fight your enemies alone, for there are foreign powers who may wish to curry favor with the Black Court. Agreeing a pact of non-aggression will leave you free to focus your furious wrath upon those who dare cross the Witch King.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. The Witch King welcomes you. I will treat on his behalf. Indeed.
Lord of Nagaroth. You do not command me. Witch King.
Obedience is becoming a problem here, my lord. Those that inhabit this place begin to stir against your rule. Appease or suppress them to snuff out dissent.
There is growing unrest.
Lord of the Black Tower.
The denizens are dangerously agitated, my lord. Soon they will take up arms against you. Be wary. The children of chaos are close. The beastmen are servants of the ruinous powers who crave the end of all civilization. They care not which gods you follow. To them, your warriors are prey.
true king.
The Druki are restless.
Use your armies to exert control over the theater of war. Place your warriors in passes to control their use, and study the enemy positions to find the best avenues of attack.
Cease your provocations!
King of Nagaroth, Overlord. Fusra Chaos.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Dos Akatsai. Shawusha Viva. A world of carnage awaits. King Malekith, returning to land.
Consider varying your tactics when maneuvering in the face of the enemy, my lord. Placing an ambush or setting a defensive camp may bring about victory where a straight engagement would fail.
The people are displeased.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations. The Tower of Prophecy in Grond, the sorceresses of the Dark Convent commune with the malign powers of chaos. Such energies could be directed towards control of the Vortex, Dark Lord. An attack on Grond should not be undertaken lightly, but is surely necessary to secure its power for your cause.
It is clear that the Skaven intend some twisted sorcery to exploit the weakened Vortex. They must not interrupt my plans. The scrolls we have found so far are not yet sufficient for Felicion to begin the ritual. More must be found.
We are displeased.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertain times, sire.
Lord of the Black Tower.
The foul scent of vermin permeates this place, my lord. Do not risk the undermining of your rule by the Skaven. Take steps to reduce their chittered lies spreading among your followers.
The people grow restless.
My cruelty knows no limits. King of the Druki.
Major enemy cities will be fortified, sire. The capture of such citadels will likely mean a long siege.
The Druki are restless.
The true king. Seeking entertainment.
One of your subordinates shows questionable devotion to your cause, it would seem. consider taking steps to appease or otherwise deal with them. Disloyalty.
I am the Witch King. Give them to Cain. I'm going. King of Nagaroth. On my way.
The enemy threaten your city here, my lord. The garrison stand ready to defend it, but consider sending extra troops.
My cruelty knows no limits. You will suffer for this insult. I'm going. Spreading misery.
Beware, my lord, for the Skaven infest these ruins. Legends told of mighty burrows hollowed out by the rat men beneath ruined cities. It now seems that these legends were true.
Come, Truki, to battle. Merciless host, attack! Truki, to battle!
Natural resources are abundant in this place, my lord. Capture it, and its riches will be yours.
Merciless host, attack! Fight for me, or die.
Skaven, my lord. These verminous rat men are rarely seen above ground. Place no trust in their words, and keep their squalid messengers at arm's length, lest some foul contagion overtake you.
Not enough warpstone!
Cease your provocations. The people are displeased.
Your foolish subjects here have taken up arms against your rule, my lord. Move against their uprising. That is a hero serving a foreign power, my lord. Consider recruiting such an operative into your service. One being with the right skills can solve problems that no amount of coin or labor would otherwise be able to.
It will miscast! This won't work! Come, Zuki, to battle.
Sweet rebellion is coming. Black-hearted dreadlord. A vile plan.
Your armies can take to the seas should you wish it, sire. Have them build boats upon the shore, or set sail from a nearby port.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. You cannot hold us!
By king. Entertainment. Come, my dealers of death. Druki, bloody slaughter awaits. Come, my dealers of death.
I admire your darkness.
Troops may be exchanged between armies in the field if necessary. Have your forces rendezvous in order to transfer warriors between them. Then let the wars continue.
Squire service withdrawn.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Assuming command.
Not this time!
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Against council orders! No mercy, merciless host. Attack!
A vigil on expenditure must be maintained for your domain to prosper. Be sure to keep a close watch on your finances, lest ruin overtakes you.